Hello, everyone. Happy Friday night. This is Bolthra, and welcome to our new Call of Cthulhu campaign passages. We are starting tonight with a brand new cast. A couple people haven't played Call of Cthulhu before, which is great. I've only run it 3 times, so how bad can it be? So we're going to kind of stumble through it together. I think you're going to enjoy our new cast. What I'm going to do is let everybody just introduce themselves, and we'll get rolling. I'm going to introduce one of our veteran players first, and that would be Aloysius.
That makes me sound so official. Hello. I'm Aloysius. I've been on a few shows on this channel at this point. I've played Call of Cthulhu a couple times, run it a couple times, and so but it's been a minute, so I'm excited to play again.
Okay, and let's introduce Vala. Did I say it right, Vala? You might be muted.
You're a little quiet. You're not muted, but you're a little on the quiet side.
I'll use my big girl voice.
Can't hear you.
So this is my first time playing. A couple of friends want me to.
We'll have to pump up your volume somehow. In the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce Derek.
Hello, my name is Derek. I've been playing RPGs for about 15 years now, mostly D&D. I've tried running Call of Cthulhu. It did not go well, and not in the typical Call of Cthulhu not going well way. But very interested to try playing again.
All right. So everyone was happy, and there was a happy ending, and they found the lost puppy and all that.
Eventually, yeah. Once we got through like 3 character disconnects and me forgetting the entirety of the second act, yeah, there we go.
Always a good time when that.
Always a good time.
Exactly. And last but not least, we have Mora Moki.
Hi, I'm Mora. This is my first Call of Cthulhu campaign. I've never played before. I've only started getting into tabletop role-playing games in the last year or so. I'm excited.
Okay, awesome. Glad to have everybody here. Let me just give the folks just kind of some background about what we're going to be doing. This is a story of 4 characters who have survived a terrible accident that would have happened the prior year. What we're going to be doing is tonight we're going to be creating our characters. And then next week will be the first game. The way the game will start off is the characters are going to be meeting at a club in Providence, Rhode Island, where they're all going to recognize each other from the prior year. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in time to a year where we're going to actually go through what happened on the ferry. It was a ferry that was going from Providence to Boston. The ship's name was the Morning Star. Something happened to it, and that's what we're going to be doing in our first episode. That'll be next week. Format is really going to be sort of an anthology. We have 8 episodes planned with with a story basically taking place over 2 episodes. So episode 1, 2 will be the scenario I just described, and then we're going to go from there to kind of build on from that. So our characters will be created tonight. The players have some ideas in mind what they want to make, but what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go through building those characters for them. We use Foundry as our virtual tabletop, so I probably won't show that on screen. We're going to just be talking about it on the side. But what we're going to do is I'm going to have everyone first create a character sheet for themselves. And I don't know if anyone if anyone followed kind of that quick guide I had. If not, we'll go ahead and start that. Well, actually, I see some people out there. Who is Ronald R. Leland? Anyone claiming Ronald R. Leland?
Not to me.
Not me.
How about Algernon Blackwater?
Oh, that's a me.
That would be you. Okay. All right. So what we've got is, and looks like someone also started, I see 1920 characters. That's kind of the template you have out there. And then what you're going to do is let's, who has just the template out there, the 1920 character? Is that anyone?
That would be me.
Okay, great. What you're going to do.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Multiple
No, that's fine.
tools.
Well, you each take that same template, but what you're going to do is there should be a lock on the character sheet towards the right, and if you just click it to unlock it, you should be able to edit the character by putting in their name. And let me know if everyone can see that.
I see the lock, but I can't
Okay.
make it do anything.
Okay, because when you click on it, it should allow you to then edit your character.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it, but I can't edit.
Okay. Let's try it again. So try go to the compendium packs, the example character, and then when you click on the 1920 character, I see what you're saying. I'm clicking on the lock myself, and it's not. I wonder if it's because someone else already has it open.
Maybe.
Yeah, that might be it. Okay, so who's Ronald Leland? And I don't know if, oops, hold on, let me check my. Okay.
I don't think that is any of us.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's start with, why don't we start with you, Aloysius? We'll start on your character first.
Right.
How familiar are you with making characters?
I saw that we're doing the rolling system.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not too familiar with that one. I've done the sort of like point by in the past, so I might need a little walking through on how the rolling works.
Okay, that's fine. Valor, are you still with us?
I am. Can you guys hear me?
You were very, very faint.
I don't know why that is.
I don't know if maybe your microphone is too far away from you.
I mean, I don't know how much more I could get the microphone on me.
Okay, I'm gonna just jack up my volume a little bit. So, okay, all right. Let's do this. Let me close this real quick. Okay. Now, Derek, were you able to start a character sheet?
I was able to start a character sheet. I wasn't able to make a token properly.
Okay. Okay.
So working on that.
Okay. Were you able to unlock it?
No.
No.
Neither
Okay.
the one from the template nor the one I made myself.
Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. This is just like work. Okay. Let's do create character. I mean, it's kind of funny because I do this for work. So create new character. Okay. Okay. All right. I was able to do that. Okay. All right. So now when you're under, when you have your toolbar, actually, you know what? Let me share my screen. Let me just do that. And this is just like work. This is what I do all day. So let's do this. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to have the toolbar here, the little actors thing here. And if you click on create actor, and then click create new actor, that's not the right one. You can do it that way, but I think we want to do it this way. Okay. 1920s character. Okay, and here we go.
Okay, I need to change mine then because mine is the simple way.
Yeah, interesting. You know what? I got to check something out because I can't unlock this either. So, all right. Hold, please. All right.
Technology.
Yeah, exactly. Let's. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. I see new actor down here. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. When you go to your characters, you should see one down here, maybe like new actor 11. Somebody choose that one.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Okay. And then when you're in it, you should be able to unlock it. Do you see that? Here, let me open this one. You should be able to like unlock it by clicking on it.
Yep.
Do we need to hit create new actor first?
No, I think you should be able to use the in the compendium. Just click on examples and then 1920 character. And then you should see over here, you should see like new actor. And then I think what it is we've been clicking on them. Any luck, anyone?
No. I have
No?
the compendium
I
sheet,
was able to
the
unlock it.
1920 thing up. But then I go to the actor tab and I just don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Same.
When you're on the, yep. When you click on examples, do you see this over here?
Yes.
This, okay, yeah, click on 1920s character. And then it should let you unlock from there. Because somebody's in it. I think, let's do this. How about we, okay, so you were able to get in, Aloysius, right? You got your character Algernon Blackwood, right? Blackwater?
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and I think this one, I don't think you can edit. So I think we're gonna have to do it another way. So go to the list of characters here, or actors. And do you have like new actor 11, new actor 12 here?
No, I only have Algernon.
Okay, let's do this.
There are no other names that pop up.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to delete Algernon. Goodbye.
Rude.
Yes, I know. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. So go to your compendium.
Okay. Compendium.
Click on example.
Examples. 1920s character.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Really? It won't let you unlock it?
Nope.
Ah, all right. This has been a disaster.
Nope.
Okay.
It's literally just like, hey, this is what the sheet looks like. I'm like, okay, cool.
Interesting. Okay. Let me do this. Let me see if I can log out, and let me stop sharing my screen for a second
I
here.
was able to get,
What was that, Derek? Okay. All right. Let's try this here.
oh, I was saying, I think I was able to unlock it.
Were you?
actually.
Okay. Okay. And then then once you have it unlocked, you should be able to edit the name. Okay. Let's see something here. Settings. Okay, so you guys have the right access because you have the same access my players had in my last game. All right. Did you have any luck, Derek, with changing the name?
I was able to unlock the sheet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then once you unlock it, you should be able to change the name.
Yeah, I can edit the entire sheet. I'm
Okay,
just
good.
having difficulty tying it to a token. Like,
Don't worry about a token yet. Just we can add pictures and all that stuff later.
okay, fine.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So I got you going. Okay. Let's try Mora. Have you been able to get that 1920 character out?
Not working.
Okay.
But I've got an out.
Okay. Let me do this. Let me see if I can just delete those ones that are there, and maybe that's causing a problem or something. Let me delete the ones that are there. Okay. And try to go to the compendium example and the 1920 character again.
I can't unlock it. It does
Okay.
look like all of the examples are locked, though.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Let's try this.
I would say, Tom, I think it'll just be easier if we just do the create actor and then do it from there.
Well, the only challenge with that is I think it doesn't bring in the you have to manually add everything in.
Yes.
You can do it that way though, yeah. So if you guys want to try it that way, I'm absolutely fine with that. So if you go under actor and then create actor. Okay. I see somebody. Okay. I see Mora. Okay. Hey. All right. Hey. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out what's going on with that other thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with. Don't worry about occupation, all that stuff right now. We can come back to that. What we want to do though is we're going to start with your characteristics. And I meant to send you a message about this. Does everybody have some dice with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I meant to send a message out about that. See, the Curse of Cthulhu has already started. So, what we're going to do for your characteristics is for your strength, your con, your dex, your appearance, and your power. For each of these, what we're going to do is we're going to roll 3d6, and then you're going to total that result and then multiply it by 5. So why don't we start with Aloysius? Why don't we just do yours first?
Okay. So 3d6, and then do that 8 times, correct? Or are we doing one stat at a time?
I would do one stat at a time. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be simpler. So
Okay. All right. First up, as I almost lose it off the table, that is 10, so 50.
wow, strong man. So okay, and then yep. And what you can do is you can just type that in the right under the strength box.
Nice.
Okay.
Next is
Your Constitution.
8.
Okay.
So 40.
Okay. So we see who the tank is. So
Next, size. That is 10, so 50.
Oof. Lurch.
Dex is 6, so 30.
Okay.
Appearance is 12.
Ooh.
So
Lurch. Yeah.
so 60. Intelligence is also 12.
God.
So 60. Power is, oh my god, also 12. So also 60.
Oh my God.
And education. Watch this be shit.
Yeah, 3.
No, it's another 12.
Oh, are you?
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I can roll different dice.
No. I mean,
Take it.
It's random. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we'll stop with you for now, and then why don't we go on to Vala? Why don't we try yours?
All right.
Okay.
You said 3d6.
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right. 5. And you said multiply by 5?
Yeah. You take the total times 5. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one's going to be 25 then.
Okay.
All right. 12 times 5 is 60. Because we're just going in order, right?
Yeah.
Size. Okay. So size. 12 plus 4 is 16. Oh, that's math I can't do. Okay.
And these roles do not determine what kind of character you're going to play. So don't, I was just joking about, Algernon being a tank or something like that. I mean, he could still be an accountant if he chooses to. So
I was fully prepared for education to be like the lowest and be like,
yeah, exactly.
all right, now it's time to rethink everything I thought of before.
Yeah, exactly.
15. So 25. Can you see my numbers as I'm typing them in? Or do I need to say them more out loud?
Nope. I can see it. Yep.
Okay, cool.
God, 80 for your size.
Dang.
It's
Guys are funny.
okay.
Behemoth.
You're
was gonna
gonna
say-
love intelligence.
Giant island or
I only got
something.
3 with my dice, so my
Oh,
intelligence
boy.
is 15.
Oh.
I am big, strong Amazon woman.
Yeah,
No
seriously.
intelligence.
Rocking those guns.
And education last. So we've got. No, go. The next one's silly. There we go. All right. So
Awesome.
my
Okay.
intelligence is low, but my education is a 50.
All right. Why don't Aloysius and you start to think about your concepts in the meantime? You may already have something, but yeah, but now you have these gigantic people. So, Derek, were you did you want to fill in yours, or were you kind of doing it as we were going? It's up to you. Derek, you might be frozen up.
So this
Okay, I couldn't hear it. Can you say that again?
strength,
Yeah. It's gonna be 3d6 times 5.
I got a 6.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
And then con 9.
Okay.
Okay. Then a 12.
Okay.
So, and don't know what's they're all big boys
I was gonna say.
and girls. Another 9. Another 6. A 16.
Oh,
Oh my god.
another 80.
5
Holy cow.
and 8. So let me do some multiplication here.
All over the map with that one.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it's like whoa, really smart, and then
My brain is
decently
gigantic.
educated.
Yeah, I'm picturing the leader. Like,
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, brain is smart. Education not so much.
Yeah.
But brain is smart.
Well, but you can be. You can be book smart and have no street
PD.
smarts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Maura. Were you kind of filling yours in, or do you want to just go through them now?
I can go through them
Sure.
now.
Okay. Sounds good.
An 11.
Okay.
So I believe that's a 55.
Correct. Yep.
Strength. And then con. Is it 13?
Okay.
65. Size.
Come on, 12.
Is it?
All the gigantic people.
Size is a 10.
Oh God.
So 50.
You guys are gonna stand out.
Call
Well,
us
that's
the
why
gi-
we're the only survivors.
Yep, call
Exactly.
us the giant gang.
You were like stepping over people.
Dex is a 16.
Oh,
Gargantuan
Jesus.
Society. There we go.
So 80.
Yep,
80. Oh my God.
Another 13. 14.
Oh my god.
An 11 again.
Okay.
Man, 13's really like me.
Apparently so.
Man.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know what any of these numbers mean.
Well, what we'll do is we'll go through them before we kind of move on. So your let me kind of go through them a little bit here. So your strength measures the muscle power of investigators. So I mean, obviously, being able to lift things, grab, cling on to things. Your constitution represents your health, vigor, and vitality. So if say you get poisoned or something like that, or you get punched, how you're able to hang in there and take punishment. Intelligence, how do you learn? How do you remember, analyze information, solve puzzles? Size is both your height and your weight into a single number. So yeah, I mean, some of these people are huge. Dexterity is like might be familiar with in other games. Yeah, being quicker, nimbler, and physically flexible. Appearance measures both physical attractiveness and personality. So a person with a high app is charming and likable, but may lack conventional good looks. Someone with an app of 0 is appallingly ugly, possibly with a wholly detestable demeanor, provoking comment and shock everywhere. I love that.
Just like roast these people alive.
Exactly. Power indicates force of will. The higher the power, the higher the aptitude for and resistance to magic. So you may be able to unknowingly wield magic, or if say you touch like a magic item, are you able to open the book without maybe losing sanity and things like that. So now the next thing I want to do is and it looks like, Maura, you're already starting to figure it out, adding skills in. Because I think and let me see, that's the only drawback with kind of the way this setup is. It is, yeah. That's why I wanted to use that template because it has everything there, but I don't know why you guys can't unlock it. So at worst, what we'll do is we'll get you set up, and at very worst, what I'll do is I can redo your character sheets and just make it easier for you guys. I just want to get everything kind of recorded tonight, and then if I have to redo them, it's not that big a deal. So, okay. So the next thing now, luck and age. Let's talk about age first. So this is going to be obviously how old your investigator is, and depending on their age, you make certain adjustments for their education, their strength, their size. Obviously, the older you get, you start reducing points from strength, con, dex, appearance, but you can improve, say, your education, so that you're an older person, you might have more skill with social abilities, investigative abilities, but you're older, so you're not as nimble, that kind of thing. So there's really kind of no wrong way to build your character. I mean, really just make them who you want them to be. So let's start with Aloysius again. What's your character concept?
I was thinking like an occultist or something like that.
Okay.
Like an occultist, parapsychologist, something like that.
Okay, that works. Are they so they're not necessarily a science? Maybe they're more leaning towards spirituality.
Yeah, like spirituality, like pseudoscience, that sort of thing.
Okay. About how old are they?
I was thinking like mid 30s ish.
Okay. All right. So for a character 20 to 39 years old, you make an improvement check for education. And let me get to that real quick to see how you do that again. Improvement check. Okay. Okay, so you want to roll a D100. If the result is greater than your present education, okay. And what'd you get?
I got a 71.
Okay. And is that higher than your current education?
Yes.
Okay. So now you want to roll 1d10.
Okay.
And what'd you get with that?
3.
Okay. So you're going to add 3 points to your education score. And you guys are already beasts as it is. So, okay. Okay. Vala, what kind of character did you have in mind?
I was also thinking parapsychologist, but
Works,
more
fine.
on the science side.
Okay.
Ooh, I can be an occultist and you can be a parapsychologist, and then we can like beef or whatever.
I'm down with it. I could be like, no, your theories are wrong because science.
Just like I don't need evidence. I just need to believe.
I need evidence. Stop it.
All right. So, what you're gonna do? Well, let's. How old is your character?
Let's go with like 38.
Okay, 38. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to roll 1d100, and you want to try to roll over what your current education is now.
Okay, I don't have a D100, but I've got the 2 different D10s. I can
That
use
works
that.
fine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. And in the game, you'll be able to roll the dice using the character sheet. So
that's a 71. And
Hey, 71 gang.
I was gonna say, are you sure you guys didn't get together?
I mean,
We're
unless
coordinating.
I was gonna say, unless he's in Las Vegas with me, I have no clue.
All right. So then we okay. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll 1d10 then.
Mhm. And that was 1.
Okay. So you're gonna add 1 point to your education then.
So that brings that up to a 51 then.
Okay. And Derek, what kind of? You said you had about 3 different concepts in mind. Have you settled on one?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a professor concept, which was my original one.
Okay, cool. All right. And what? How old are they?
57.
57. Okay. So that would be okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to make 3 improvement checks for your education, but you deduct 10 points from one of these 3, either your strength, your con, or your dex. So pick one to deduct by 10 points.
I'm going to say strength.
Okay. And you have to reduce your appearance by 10. That's what happens to us people in the 50s.
Okay.
So.
Wow, ageist.
So
exactly.
The weak, ugly, yeah.
But the good thing
I did not age gracefully.
But the good thing is you're going to get to make 3 improvement checks for your education. So what you're going to do is, and I believe you take the best result, I guess. I don't think you get to really bump up your education 3 times. I think you probably take the best result.
I say, well, it's not necessarily. Well, it's not necessarily. Well, yeah, it's not a guaranteed increase. It's a chance to increase.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
so each time, like theoretically, he could fail all 3 of them. But if he were to succeed the first one, then he would roll for the improvement, add that. Then he would roll again, and if he beat that, then he would add another improvement and that sort of thing.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, do you have a 1D 100 or
So the first one was a 98.
a 98? So. Okay. So I'm guessing that is over your.
Yeah.
Okay. So then roll 1d10. Oh, you got a 4?
I got a 3.
3. Okay. So you're going to add 3
So,
to your education.
Or after I multiply by 5.
No, add. Just add. So whatever your education score was, you're going to add 4 to it.
Okay. That's a 3. So 43.
Okay.
And then do I get to roll again or no?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to roll the D100 again. And I just had some ominous thunder here. So
I get to do it.
Yeah, so.
That's cool.
Yep.
25. Okay, so I don't get.
Okay, so you do not. Okay, so that's below your score. So yeah.
Yes, and then you get one more.
You got to try one more time. Yeah.
78 the third time.
Okay. All right. So then roll your 1d10. Roll your 1d10.
The third one.
Okay.
7. Yay.
Okay. All right. So you had 7 to your. All right.
Up to 50.
God, you guys are gonna just mow over everything I give you. I'm gonna have to throw in Dagon or something for scan or something.
Just to overcompensate and just annihilate us entirely.
Okay. Maura. So what concept do you have in mind for a character?
I was thinking either an artist or an author or an archaeologist.
Any of them will work.
Is one speaking to you more than the others?
It's between the archaeologists and the artists right now.
Okay. Now the game is set in the 1920s, but I like to think my world is a little more progressive. So we're not going to say, oh, she's a girl, she can't possibly go to school. I mean,
she can be ahead of the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So don't, in that way, my game is not realistic, or it's not authentic for 1920s. So be whatever you like.
I'm gonna go with the archaeologist.
Okay, great. Okay, because where this is going to come into play is when you start selecting your skills. They have kind of a table that tells you, hey, here's what are good suggestions for what the characters would do, and that's going to be more of a case where you're going to be able to buy things based on points and that kind of thing to kind of allocate the way you want to be. So okay, if they are a student, I'm guessing probably 20s, between their 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So what you're going to do is you're going to do similar to what the others just did. You are going to roll a D100, or you can get a 10s and a
96.
90s. Okay, it definitely sounds like higher than your current education. Okay, so you're going to roll a 1d10 then.
Okay, write this down real quick. 96, and then 1d10.
3. Okay, so you're going to add 3 to your current education. Now, it's great you guys are getting all these like 90s and 80s rolls out of the way, because the thing about Call of Cthulhu is these scores that you're putting in, you're going to want to roll under these scores. So say if your education is, 53, when you make a roll, you want to roll under 53. So it can be kind of a punishing game at times for for dice rolls, which makes things interesting. Okay, so we've got all those out of the way. So let me get back into a character here. Okay, and the next thing I want to have you guys do is on your character sheet, you should have at the top, you should have a button that says summarize. If you click on that, it's going to minimize your character sheet. Does everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And what we're going to be doing is there's a couple more things we're going to fill in. The first one is going to be your luck. And what I want to have everyone do is roll 3d6 and multiply that by 5. And that's going to be your luck score. And what you're going to see is there's like a /99. Just put your score to the left of the slash. And what luck is used for is occasionally you may be asked to roll a luck to see, sometimes when something may be getting ready to go bad, just sheer luck come into play. And, are you able to, get out of something? The other thing luck comes into play with is if you make a dice roll and you say you rolled over your score, and if you're within, and I allow within 10 points for luck, I'm pretty liberal with it. What you can do is you can spend luck to essentially make your roll. So let's say that my education is 50, okay, and I rolled 55. What I could do is I could spend 5 luck to then essentially hit my goal and succeed. But then you spend luck as you go. So does that kind of make sense to folks?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody good with luck so far?
Yeah. How do I add it to the character sheet again?
You should be able to just
If
click.
you shrink it, then you should
Yeah.
be able to see it on the left
Yeah.
hand side.
Yeah, if you minimize the sheet, it should be up on the top.
The blank out of 99.
Yes, yeah. Just click in there, and you should be able to put your luck in there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to hit points. Okay. What you're going to do?
I think hit points is done automatically.
It should automatically
from
calculate.
the looks of it.
It should the sheet should calculate it for you. If you've got something filled in, then it figured it out for you. Because if you have like a score to the right, like 11 or something like that, you're going to start with 11. So what you would do is you would just fill in 11 on the left of it. So the number to the right is like your permanent hit points, and then the left is kind of what you start off with. And I believe movement's the same thing. I think it should fill in movement for you. Let's see.
I don't even see a movement spot.
I forget where that is. All right, let's move on to sanity. That's the one everybody loves, and I think sanity should be filled in as well. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. We will come back to sanity. Okay. All right. Everybody good on those so far? Okay. So now thinking about your character, and let me see if I can do this on your character sheet, Aloysius. See, you shouldn't have to. This is such a pain to have to type all these in. Tell you what, and I know, Maura, you've already started to bring in all the things on your character sheet.
Yeah.
So let me look at everybody else here. Okay, so everybody else looks like they're starting to bring in the skills they want. Okay. All right. So and which character are you again, Derek? I'm not.
Lawrence E. Leland.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So you got. All right. So
Yep.
let me start with. Let me go through the kind of the templates they have for the occupations. And what those are is they kind of tell you what skills that you may want to focus on for that type of character. So let's see. So let me find. Okay, there is one called parapsychologist. So what they suggest for that is anthropology. And let me open up your sheet just to. Okay, cool. Do you have the book by any chance?
I do.
Okay, that's what I figured you were. You were already going down that route. Perfect. No, that's absolutely fine. So okay, so I'm just going to leave you alone. You seem like you kind of know which way you're going with that.
Now let me ask though. With art craft, the book says like photography. It doesn't necessarily need to be photography.
Doesn't
Is
have
that
to be
correct?
now.
Okay.
Be whatever you want.
Okay,
So.
and same thing with other language. I can just choose one other language.
Cool. Yeah. Other languages just besides your native tongue. What do you speak? So, okay, all right. So you seem like you're doing pretty good with that. So I'm gonna leave you alone on that. Let's see. Maura. So you wanted to be a student, or no, excuse me, archaeologist. Okay. So there's I can never say this word. Antiquarian. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's that. Let's see if that.
I say there should be like a designated archaeologist
Yeah,
occupation.
that's what I'm looking for. And if not, I'll Google it and we'll just.
Yep, archaeologist.
In the main book or?
In the investigator handbook.
Ah.
It's on page 70.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm using a PDF.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So if you have, so if you've already kind of found it, you found the skills then. Okay.
I added all the skills that was on the 19 character sheet, but I don't know if it's what I actually need.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Do you have that there, Aloysius?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me get back to it real quick.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, archaeologist. Skills, appraise, archaeology, history, other language, any, library use, spot hidden, mechanical repair, navigate or science, and those are the ones that it recommends.
Okay. And what does it say for occupation skill points?
Occupation skill points is education times 4.
Okay. So you're gonna take your education times 4.
200.
Okay. And then essentially that's like a bank of points that you can allocate through those skills. So let's say, for instance, let me go back to a sheet. So say, I think one of them was archaeology.
Mm-hmm.
What you would do is you can click in the cell. Is this where? And this is where it doesn't let you, I think, edit the points in there, I think. Let me see if you click on it. Yeah, see, this is where it doesn't let you edit the values.
It should be able to.
Have you been able to?
It lets me click on it and delete it and do it, so I would imagine so.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the only thing is I ran into this is it doesn't let you. And actually, it looks like you can fill in the occupation points. I wonder if that'll allow you to.
Oh, if you click on it, if you just click on a number.
Yeah. Is it? Will it let you?
It's giving for me. It's giving the ability to.
Okay.
But the edit pop-up, you don't. But
yeah.
if you click on the number, it does.
Oh, okay. All right. So you have 200 points to spend. So what you can do is go through and basically allocate those points through the way you want them.
Okay. I actually was looking at the wrong character sheet. I still have that example up, so it's 68, so 272.
Oh, okay. Okay. So even better. Okay. So could you read, do you want him to read those again for you?
I have them, I have that open, so I know the skills, but I don't know if I'm supposed to have all of these skills on my sheet.
Probably not. But the good thing is if I ever ask you to make you a roll of something else you don't have, you can still roll it. So it's probably better to have them all on the sheet.
Because everyone starts with a like default percentage in every skill.
Yeah.
So like that's the baseline for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like different across skills.
Yeah.
So when you add your like occupation skill points, you're adding to that number. So
okay. All right. You think you're okay for a little bit to kind of start to fill those in?
Maybe? I don't.
Okay. No, that's fine. We'll stay with you to help you get those filled in. Because what I want to make sure is that once we've got them filled in, that you're able to use it to roll the dice. And I think once you lock the character sheet, then you can use it to roll the dice. So we'll have you fill those in, and then we'll have you lock it, and then try to roll the dice and make sure it works. So
okay. I'm really not sure how to fill it in though. Like I see the skills, I can unlock it, I can click on numbers, but I don't understand what any of that means.
When you click on the number, so like if you click on accounting, there's a 5 there. If you click on a box, you should be able to edit that number.
Yeah. So say like archaeology. Let's say archaeology. Say you wanted to spend 40 points on archaeology. You should be able to click in there and take out that 1 and make it a 40.
Okay. How do I know what to spend my points on?
Well, let's think about your character. They're going to school for archaeology, so they may not be, the greatest in the world at, I would say like if you're a 50, you're probably really good at it. But say, 40 is probably okay to start off with. The next one I think was like appraise. I think you had.
Yeah, praise.
Say she's and she have a keen eye for looking at things like hey, I know this book is a counterfeit. I know that statue isn't real. I know that the car you're trying to sell me isn't any good. So how keen an eye does she have for picking things out? I think I know electrical repair was one. That might not be something she's great at, so that might be something you don't maybe want to spend a lot of points in. Let's see, was history one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
History.
So, okay.
And then library use.
And library use is really good, because especially when you want to go do research on something, you get a clue on something and you're like, I know I've heard this before, and you're like, to the library, and that's when we do the the bat signal thing, and and your character spends 8 hours pouring through the library to get research, and so the library use
and free decimal, right?
Yes. Yeah. Spot hidden is really your ability to spot things that are hidden, to notice things. When you're say you're in a the mansion looking for something, and you're like, well, hey, I see a book out of place, on that shelf, and you go over and you move the book, and a secret door opens. Can you find things that way? Let's see. Occult, especially for
It's credit.
Credit rating is not necessarily how much money you have. It's kind of your standing almost. Like you say, oh, I'm gonna, yeah, like I'm gonna go rent us a car. Okay, well, it's 1925. You walk in, do you have any cash to pay for that? And also, do you look like a bum that they're not going to rent a car to you? And also your connections. You say, well, okay, I'm going to go buy a car. Oh, well, I know 6 guys who run car dealerships. I can go take my pick of. So credit rating comes into play with that. For
Tom,
our
quick question.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can I take hypnosis?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Awesome. All right. That's my free skill that I had the choice in.
That doesn't sound creepy at all. So
No.
Persuade is a good one that comes up occasionally. Fast talk is I don't know if anybody here would be really fast talk. That is really your ability to kind of like, you're trying to get past a bouncer at a speakeasy, or you're able to, kind of basically just bullshit them to, to get past them. So that's where I was
just like spew a bunch of nonsense to be like, hey, let me get inside, please.
Exactly. So that's where I was saying is, as you start to think about your characters, if you think, well, hey, I didn't, maybe they would have more medicine than what I had thought, because there is medicine. I know there's first aid. I know that's first aid's in a different place. So first aid, obviously, healing, like bandages to people. But medicine, do you know anything about medicine? I think chemistry is one somewhere. I don't know if it's on here, but that's what I was saying.
Chemistry would probably be under science.
Okay. So, is anyone else kind of starting to fill in their items?
Yep,
Yes.
working on it.
Okay.
Should I go with astronomy or geology for my science?
If they're archaeology, I would think more geology, but they could have an interest in astrology. It's And I do try to make sure that all these points you spend at some point you actually do get to use them. So unless you choose something really out there that I may not have a chance to work into a story, my one vampire story, we had somebody who was a financial analyst, and they actually got to make a finance roll a couple times. So,
He was so proud.
He was so proud. So proud. Well, I try if you make a character.
Tracking the vampires to their assets.
Yes. Yeah, things like that. Yeah. So
Yes.
if you make the character, I will try my best to do something to get them involved with that. So that you don't feel like I made this character and they never got to do anything. So
yeah, if they didn't do the thing that I designed them to do.
Yeah. So okay. Okay, so going back to our professor, were you able to? I don't know if you have the
library use other.
Oh well, it's Oh, that's perfect. Okay, yeah. So other language would be, do you speak another language other than your own? So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So language own, I don't see language other.
Well, own languages, like I speak English. Other languages, I speak Latin.
And I only see science, chemistry.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Your connection's real bad.
Under language, I think language own.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I see language own. I do not see language other.
Yeah, language own just uses your education score, whereas language other is you like allocate points into that.
Yeah. That is kind of confusing the way they put it in here because it makes it sound like it's its own skill, but it's not really. So.
And psychology is not actual psychology. It's like sense motives in other games, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. So let me see where we are with kind of finishing out the character sheets once you guys are done with these. I love the section under credit rating. There are 6 living standards: penniless, poor, average, wealthy, rich, and super rich.
They couldn't think of anything more original than super rich.
Exactly.
So they're just like, you're just super rich.
Well,
I think
what's the level of rich then?
Yeah. I guess these are filthy rich. There's like Mr. Burns rich,
Carnegie, basically.
Okay, let's see. Dump a ton in there.
How are you doing, Valo? You good?
I've got my skills.
Okay, great. Okay.
So 100. 1,
2.
30. I'm going if that's okay with you, Tom. Physics. I'm not sure how that is
I guess I will have to come up with a physics problem at some point. So
when
Yeah, we'll see. We'll come up with maybe you're trying to figure out the speed of a bullet and figure out the trajectory. Pre CSI. Yeah.
Yep.
CSI Innsmouth. There we go.
Well, there you go. And then you're gonna have a lot of people. What is this science? Yeah.
What is this nonsense? It's right in there. Two.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm getting like some serious thunder here. So if my power goes out and I just disappear, I did not rage quit.
Okay. Two. All right, let's put another 10 there. Put let's put 20 here. Okay. Let's put 10 there. 2.
Okay.
Let's put another 10 here.
I hope I didn't spread it out too thin. I did 7 things.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just take a look in the meantime here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks okay to me, yeah. All right. So when you're ready, what you can do is you can lock the character sheets. You just click the little icon again. Okay. And then let's try rolling dice. So what you would do is click on like first aid. Just the words first aid. And you should get like a little like perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Papa.
Yep. No, I see Maura just rolled some dice. So yeah. Perfect. Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure is that once you guys have these characters in here, you can roll dice. And what you can do is if you want to see what kind of result it is, there's also a little tab on the left, chat messages, and you can see, because sometimes it's going to also depend on the level of your success, because you're going to have like basic and like hard and like extreme successes sometimes are needed. So okay, so say like the example we got is Vala. You have a 33 in anthropology. You rolled an 11, so that was at regular difficulty. You got an 11, which is great. You got basically like 2 success levels. So all right.
Okay, so how do I go about rolling?
You have to lock your character sheet.
Okay, done.
Okay, and then just choose one of your skills. Like, just click on the word.
Okay. Yep, there we go.
There you go. And you got a 19 on a 40. Now, one of the neat things it'll do is there are going to be occasionally where I may allow you a bonus die. If you've ever played D&D, where you had like, say, you were rolling advantage on something, where you would roll twice and you would take the better of the 2 scores.
Mm-hmm.
They in Call of Cthulhu, they call that a bonus die. Okay, so when you go to roll a skill, try it again, and then there should be like a little bar on the bottom with like bonus, and if you move it one over to the right, what it'll do is when you roll, it's going to roll the dice twice and then take the better score. Perfect. Yep. Exactly. So, So the better score was a 5
Okay.
in that case. So that occasionally may come up. I may ask for a bonus roll. So, and it also works the other way. If you have a penalty, it's almost like disadvantage in D&D and does the same thing. So.
Cool.
Okay. All right, cool. So it looks like everybody's able to roll dice. So that part's good. Okay. So now let's think a little bit more about their backstories. You don't have to have everything right now. What we'll do is we'll probably kind of go over that again on our first game. What we're going to do with the first game is the characters are going to arrive at a social club. It's going to be the year 1925. They've been summoned there by a mysterious figure. We'll talk about all that crap later.
A mysterious benefactor.
Exactly, a mysterious benefactor. So it'll be a case of they kind of recognize each other, and then we're going to actually go right back into the story a year earlier. So, and what my concept for the game is forming some kind of society of people who investigate supernatural events. It's not a terribly original concept. A lot of people do it with their Cthulhu stories. I like the
Scooby Gang, if you will.
A Scooby Gang, exactly. Actually, I saw that on Reddit today. Somebody did write up a Scooby-Doo Call of Cthulhu.
I saw that too.
So, yeah, and they're trying not to get sued.
Yeah.
So, I don't blame them.
They're like, don't come at us, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Don't come at us.
Exactly. So,
First, I think it's
yeah.
Hanna-Barbera, but yes.
Yeah. I love the idea. And then people were going, oh, it's already been done, and they were putting links to it and stuff. But that would be kind of the concept is these folks have survived something. They've been all called together, and then you guys basically become an investigative team. And like I said, I have 8 episodes planned. It's going to so basically 4 stories you're going to do, 2 and 1, 2, and we'll see how it goes. I really haven't planned a whole ton. Aloysius can tell you, I really don't plan a lot in advance because you guys are going to blow it up anyway. So
such is the way of players and GMs.
Yeah. So I start real bare bones. But what I'd like to have you guys do this week is now start to come up with a backstory for your character. Ideas to come up with. Again, we already kind of know their professions. Do they have any family? They can live probably anywhere you want in New England. My concept is they start off in Providence and they are traveling to Boston, but they can be from either one. They can live in Arkham, Massachusetts, if you like. But the club that they're going to be coming back to is in Providence. So, and you've got to think about 1925. It's it's going to take hours and hours to drive somewhere. It takes a little getting used to the technology change.
Yeah, just like, is there a bus? Is there a bus coming anytime soon?
Yeah. Oh, there's a produce truck you can jump on. And
Has the train run through here anytime recently?
Exactly.
Let's see if my stipend is enough for a car.
Yeah. But yeah, think about those kind of things this week, and just send me some notes during the week. Let me know, just so I kind of have an idea, kind of when I bring you guys all together. Kind of maybe, why are they going to Boston? Are they going up there to visit a relative? But what they're doing is they're taking a ferry. So, and if your character takes it on a regular basis, maybe they you know, they live in Providence, and you know, I take the ferry every day to work. Great, you know, that's fine. But just, you know, just some ideas for that. If you like to cosplay, you can dress up. You don't have to, as you can see. I don't really dress up. But you're
What
more than welcome.
you're telling me that Marvel shirt isn't era
Exactly.
appropriate?
Exactly, it is not. Yeah, so it's up to you guys. However you want to have fun with it is fine with me. So what I'm going to do is I'll get I kind of create like a little intro video thing. That's why I just like to have everybody's character name and stuff like that. If you have any kind of social media you want out there, there is a spot in your name. And let me make sure I did it right here. I did not. There we go. There we go. Yeah, now they're showing them. So yeah. So if you have like, you know, like Aloysius, you know, has his is that Twitter or is that your? I think it's Twitter.
That one's Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes.
You know, if you want to, you can. You don't have to. It's not that big a deal. But what I like to do with the names is I'll probably have you put your name and then your character name. So we'll go through all that kind of stuff next week. So it's just helpful for viewers to know, you know, kind of, you know, who's talking, which character it is. So okay, I've been talking for a really long time, for like an hour and a half now.
Oh, your throat feel parched? You need a drink?
just a bit. So.
Gotta stay hydrated.
I do. Okay. So how does everybody feel so far? Feel good with making a character?
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty solid.
Okay. Good. Sorry, it was a little chaotic in the front. I have no idea why that thing didn't work, because the first time we did it, everything went smooth. So
They're like, no. We gave you that one. We gotta make you struggle this time.
I guess. I'm thinking, oh great, these people don't know me from Adam, and they're like, what an idiot! He can't even get the sheets to work. So, okay. So, okay. All right. Well, we got a little bit of time. Anybody have any questions? Anything they want to ask about?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, and the last, like I said, and the last thing is if you can fill out the little survey thing I sent you, just to get an idea. If there's something that, you know, you would like avoided in stories, I can do that. I try not to make it too horrible, but you know, we'll we try to turn up the creep factor a little bit, but you know, I try to knowing what, you know, what everybody's limits are. So, but all right. Well, we can wrap up if folks are ready. I can leave the I can leave Foundry open for a little bit if people want to keep working on stuff, and then shoot me any questions you have. But otherwise, we will plan to meet again next Friday night and get started.
Sounds good.
All righty.
Sounds good.
And hey, thanks everybody who's been watching. I know this was kind of a technical issue kind of night, but thanks for hanging in there. If this is your first time here, please just give us a like and subscribe, and come back next Friday to join us for episode 1.
Yes, I promise next week will be much more exciting and much less technical.
All right, folks, we're gonna drop off. We'll talk to you again soon. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay.